Join him. Good luck, guys. Alright. Starting on pole, the dash is B. Sorensen, 43. On his outside, the Madman, 53. In third, FD Duke, last week's feature winner. And in fourth, EAD Not Jace. Sorensen, nobody's been yet to beat the FD racing team, so Sorensen starting on pole in the dash. If he can hold it, he might have a good shot of winning tonight. A lot of talented drivers out here. Put in the chat, who do you think takes home the win? Do we think the FD racing team gets it, EAD, or Sorensen? 53, a rookie. FD Duke. EAD, Not Jace. Mike keeps going in and out. The Kid. FD Braden. And Doinks. Sorensen's still out front. Duke in second, the Madman in third. Jace up in fourth. Should be 8 laps. Blaze wants Doinks to take home the win tonight. It's going to be a rough one here at Cedar Lake. Sorensen will take home the dash win, starting him on pole in the feature. Thanks to Bump Lap. We already got our A main lined up. Bump Lap 11 makes this really easy for me on race nights now, getting everything lined up. I think Duke took home second. Let's hop back in the chat real quick. Make sure on that, because I doubt they got a screenshot. Did you guys get a screenshot? You did? Okay. I know Sorensen was first. Was Duke second? Or Madman? Jace was third, okay. Alright, appreciate it, fellas. Head over to the A main and we'll get that going. Alright. Alright. Alright, fellas. We're gonna go get the A main lined up here in just a second. Do 80%. I gotta make sure. Let me figure out how many cars are here tonight, because I genuinely do not know how many cars are here. Let's hop in the main chat. We got 21 in here. Wait. Let's see. Including Nathan? Yep, he's in here. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, I'll make it 22, yep. Flags on, damage on. boosted. Alright, Sorensen, you want inside or out? Alright. You can join. The lobby's up. Look for Young Marine. You know it, but Duke, you can join. I'm gonna pause the timer this time. Jace, you can join. Solid One, are you in here? Yep, he backed out, okay. The Madman, you can join. You're in. Braden. The Kid, back out, please. Now you can join in, Kid. Nathan, you can join. Or nope, no. Doinks, sorry. Now you can join. Neighbors, you can join. Crazy, you can join. Sneaky Link, you can join. It's public. Just go to your public. Under Young Marine. Alright. Operator, you can join. J Payne, you can join. Catellis, you can join. Solid One, you're good to join. Bump Lap, you're good. FD Racer, you can join. FD Racer, you can join. It's in the public lobbies under Young Marine. I'll give him a second. Is he in here? Yeah, he's in here though, is what I mean. Alright, we'll go over him then. Camo Donut, you can join. I'll put in a main chat. Scott, the Tank, you can join. Bighorn, you can join. Alright, I'll get him out. Yeah, Bighorn's good. And Dietz Racing. FD Racer is your last chance to join in here, brother. Oh yeah, I'll kick him out here. Alright. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna put the track back to Cedar Lake. Get your sliders set. What do you mean, who got kicked? Yeah. Alright. Whoever's host, make sure you know how to boot people, please. So I'm gonna back out. Let me know when it goes black so I can join. Alright. Sneaky, you got some haters in the chat. They said you're slow. Alright, fellas. Give me a screenshot first 20 something. Yep. Alright. Good luck, guys. Rules are in full effect, by the way. Alright. Here we go for the PS4 UMP late model, or, whoa! UMP Modifieds. Starting on pole is B. Sorensen, 43. On his outside, FD Duke, 87. In third, EAD, not Jace, 421. In fourth, the Madman, 53. And in fifth, FD Braden. That's your top 5 for tonight's UMP modified race at Cedar Lake Speedway. Sorensen still looking to get a league win this season. He's second all-time in league wins. In the chat, do we think Sorensen gets it done? Or do we think the FD team pulls it off? Right now, Duke's riding up top in second. Not Jace on the bottom in third. Oh, excuse me. Sorensen looking to catch K-Mac in all-time league wins. He's 2 away. Noah says FD's going to take home this win. I don't know. Duke and Sorensen have a little bit of a history, so it might get pretty, not dirty, but racing hard, I would say. Madman fell back to 5th. FD Braden in 4th. He's got 2 wins this season, along with his teammate FD Duke, who's sitting 2nd. HDS the Kid making a name for himself. Doinks, a rookie, well, not a rookie technically, but in the modifieds he's a rookie, I guess you could say. And in the back I heard some smacking. Not sure. Somebody up into the wall. Coming out of 2. 22 cars tonight, or 21. Bump lap, the mod god. Helps me out a lot, lining shit up and all that, so appreciate him. Bighorn with the Coors Light modified. Does not show up the whole way online, but if you go to our paint schemes on our Discord page, scroll up a little bit, you'll see his car up there. Deets racing a rookie. Sorensen's still holding the lead. Duke trying to make something work. Jace getting into the picture now. Looking to get it up to 2nd. He's going to throw a slider up on Duke. It works somewhat. They're side by side coming down the front stretch. Let's get back to these two. Duke gets him into the wall a tad bit. Sorensen, what happened to Sorensen? Must have got into the wall. He falls back to 4th now. EAD, not Jace, leading the pack. Heartbreak for Sorensen. Not sure what happened, but I'm assuming he got into the wall. And that might have ended his night. The EAD team trying to pull off this win. FD team right behind him, Duke and Braden side by side. Sorensen trying to make something work now. Duke's loving that high side. Jace got to defend both Duke and Braden. Going to be catching lap traffic here soon. I think this would be Jace's first league win if he pulls it off, or 2nd. Let me double check that. In our all-time wins. Yep, that will be his first league win if he can pull it off. Sorensen, catch him back up. I don't know if there's enough laps left to do it. He's going to throw a slider on Duke here soon. Maybe next season we'll make it a 24 car lobby for the PS4 side. possibly, if we don't go all PS5 side. Bighorn parks it in the pits instead of trying to get in the way in that. We appreciate that, Bighorn. Duke throws a slider now on his teammate. Top 5 all pretty close other than Jace. Let's get on to... Get back onto Sorensen. Sorensen makes his way up to 3rd. Duke falls back to 5th. This might be the night the FD racing team loses their streak. But so far, HDS, EAD, and FD are the only teams that have gotten wins. There's been no non-team winners yet this season. Laps are winding down, probably less than 10 to go. Jace still on the lead. Braden gonna try and make something work. This should make Braden pass Duke in the points. Duke may fall back a tad bit because Sorensen's out in front of him right now. Jace still holding that lead. I think Jace is going to take it home tonight. Sorensen's still trying to hunt down Braden and get a 2nd place finish here. If he can do that, that will help him out in points a lot. And that is your race. EAD, not Jace, 4-2-1. Takes home the win in the modifieds at Cedar Lake. Getting his first league win. We'll be back here for the PS5 super late models around 8:50ish. Everything, the heat races and all that should be done. We'll start with the dash, then move on to the B main. So we'll post that in the Discord. Come back and watch. Should be good racing and not a shit show there, hopefully. But we will see. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you Wednesday if we don't see you later.